North Central alumna Alyssa Guss is unquestionably a legend of Cardinals women's golf, as the program's first ever All-American and individual conference champion and a two-time national qualifier. She can now add head coach to her list of North Central titles, as a convenient coincidence of events led to her taking over the program ahead of the 2022-23 school year.
My husband and I found out we were having our second child, and we figured being closer to family and having the support system was something we cared about. And yes, that meant me stepping away from Division I and coming back home, but I couldn't have made a better choice, and excited to be back here and so much passion for North Central. I didn't think it was going to be as soon as it was. I knew the position was open, and so kind of went from there.
Guss's appointment came just a month before the start of the season, and was thus as much a surprise to the team's members as anyone. Even with a short runway, they found that she made an immediate impact on the team to point them in a positive direction.
I feel like we had a lot of potential. I feel like a lot of structure was brought into place. It allowed us to focus specifically on what we wanted to work on. So I feel like a lot of improvement happened when we had that structure and we had an idea of what to work on and what we needed to specifically pinpoint in improving as a team and as an individual.
I wasn't recruited by Coach Alyssa, so I was a little scared and nervous because I didn't know what to expect, and coming in as a freshman, I didn't know what to expect. So it was just all brand new and scary. I think she's definitely grown my game from fall to spring.
This year was simply the first chapter of what Guss hopes will be a story of the team returning to the kind of success that she played such a large role in. Clifton was the team's lowest average scorer as a freshman, while Cooper was second as the team's only senior, and the team finished 5th overall at the CCIW championship in the fall, led by a 13th place individual finish for Clifton.
A lot of adjustments this fall, probably for the players and myself, and just getting to know each other, but a lot more with learning skills and drills and working on that stuff and having a little more discipline to our practice and what we're doing.
Honestly, I just came here to play. I didn't care if I was number 1 or I was number 5. I just wanted to play. So being number 1 was obviously awesome as a freshman, but I would take either spots,
I knew coming into it that I was the only upperclassman or senior of the team, and I knew that I had a responsibility to paint a good picture for everyone and help the coach, and just aid in whatever was necessary. I knew that people were going to look up and see that I did have an impact. I couldn't just ignore that, and I hope that would trickle down to everyone else.
While the way this year played out may have been unexpected, it was surprising in good ways. From Guss's hiring to Clifton's breakout debut year to a noticeable increased confidence throughout the roster, this team has found its footing over the last 9 months and have the drive to aim higher for lower scores.
Thinking that I know how much I loved it, how much success I had, wanting to see both programs achieve that and hopefully break every single goal or record that's here and surpass that. And that would be my goal, is to coach a Hall of Famer, coach a team that maybe has a chance of a Hall of Fame, but to get both programs to raise to the level that I know that they can be at.
Honestly, it's actually really awesome because we want to be that team that's driven, and we want to fight for the top 3, and not just be a team where you're just oh, North Central. We want to be out there competitive and strong, and we want to do good. So I think it's a big motivator because we don't want to just be the team that's just there.
I think they have a lot of potential. I feel like every practice there's always some sort of improvement. Every time we have a tournament, there's always good things coming out of it, even though there's not always the best that we want to be. But we have a lot of potential, and I feel like people want to do better. So I feel like there's a lot of good things coming.
I think a lot have bought into the concept of wanting to be as good as they can be. There's no right or wrong on what you want to achieve and who you want to be, and I think those that want to have success have worked hard and show up and are trying to continue to show up and show that that's what they want, and it's all I could have asked for this year. Lots to continue to grow on, to continue to be better at, and it was a really good start.